My camera is not working, so I can't open it.
Okay, no issues. So I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
All right.
Yes.
So good morning, everyone. So I am Aditya Roda, and with me is my friend Jayesh Dabas. So we are actually the president and the vice president of the ATL club that is running in the school. So it was actually us who started it. So is anyone here from the last year who attended our classes last year? Riyaj, I think yes, I remember you. Okay, Atiksh. Okay, yes, Atharvaroda. Yes. So that's great. That's great. So I think last year we covered design thinking actually. So that's good to see.
Yes.
So this year we thought that we would do something even more creative and even more unique. So we start with introduction to robotics engineering this year, and we'll cover interesting topics like circuits, 3D designing, and we'll cover problem solving and critical thinking. That everything you need to know to get started into the field of robotics and engineering. So we'll start with this year. So without any waste, let's start. So can anyone tell me why are we using Tinkercad or what is Tinkercad? Can anyone write in the chat box what's Tinkercad? Okay, yes. Ryansh, do you know the answer?
For me,
Yeah.
so Tinkercad is a platform where we can design circuits and simulate them.
Okay,
So
that's
can
a
I
great.
answer?
Yes, yes, please do.
Sir, it allows us to design and simulate the 3D models of the components.
Okay. Anyone else? Both answers are somewhat correct. Yes, Girisha.
Sir, I actually have a doubt.
Oh, yes. Please ask.
Sir, in Tinkercad, when I was creating an account, it asked me my username and my password. So I put the username and it was showing username is not available.
So you can pick. That means that someone is already using that username. So you can pick some other username.
Okay.
So can I answer?
Yes, Harshad.
So Tinkercad is an software where we build circuits online.
Okay, yes. So both the type of answers were correct. So the exact answer is yes by Shivansh. That Tinkercad is a platform where we make 3D models and make circuits, where we make both. So before starting and before answering, I'll just give you a tour of how Tinkercad looks like. So I'll show you the process as well, how we started. So we go on tinkercad.com, and this is how a Tinkercad lobby looks like. So I designed some previous projects. So all these projects are shown here. Along with this, I have an option. So basically, we'll cover this once more when we start with Tinkercad, but I'll just show you. So like we can create a 3D design, we can create circuits, or we can even do coding for Arduino. We can do that as well. So it's like a multi-usage tool. Now, coming to why Tinkercad. Tinkercad is a very open source software. Does anyone know what open source means?
So that anyone can use that.
Yes, and it's openly available to for everyone to use and for everyone to download and for everyone to get access to. So like it's the best form of 3D designing for for beginners as well. So how much of you are new to Tinkercad? Like they've just opened Tinkercad for the first time for our workshops. Yes. So that's why Tinkercad is the best way to start. It's the easiest one out of all the three designing softwares, and we get to learn a lot while working. So we'll just show you now. Who would like to answer what is a circuit? It's a higher class question. It's a class 10th question. Who would like to answer that? Okay, Athar,
Can you
why
repeat
don't
the question?
Bhaiya, the circuit is like the complete path for the current to flow in all of the things that we have connected together, and it allows the current to reach the components and power them. For example, there is a circuit of a switch, a LED, and a 9-volt battery connected with a resistor.
Okay, okay. Anyone else?
Sir, it is a complete path through which electricity flows and it has some components also.
Okay, the NCRT explanation. Okay, yes, Ayan.
Sir, it's a continuous closed path in which there are individual components aiding the circuit in which the electrical current flows.
ChatGPT.
No, sir, I don't use that.
Okay, that's good if you know that. That's wonderful. So actually there are two explanations to what a circuit is. So one explanation is the CBSE explanation, the NCRT explanation that what the textbook tells us. So according to the textbook, a circuit is a continuous and closed path of an electric current, but that's not the definition according to us. For us who do robotics, for us who build robots, and for you guys who will most probably in the future build wonderful robots that will lead humanity to another way, that's not the definition. For us, a circuit is a nervous system of a robot. For example, we our body has a nervous system, right? Our body is made of nerves, of organs. So the same way, robot is made out of circuit with different parts and components of a circuit. So like you can compare our nerves to the circuit wires, and you can compare our organs to the circuit components. For example, we have bones and muscles. The circuits have motors. We have eyes. The circuit have sensors. So you can compare a circuit and a robot to an actual human body a lot of times. Yeah, does anyone have doubt?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a doubt, but not regarding to this, sir. I have to ask that the Tinker, when we make the Tinkercad account, it is saying get your parents' approval.
Uh, so what you can do is you can try making the account again by adding your age a bit. So like you can do a date of birth of 2005 or 2004. That does not matter, but then it will be easier for you to access the account. Is
Okay,
that
sir.
correct?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anyone else? Yeah, Ryansh.
So raised my hand just to like answer the previous question.
All right. No
Excuse me,
issues.
sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, it's saying that you ask your parent and guardian to approve it, but my father is saying that his mail is like he can't approve it from the mail.
So that's what I just said. You can try and increasing your date of birth to like maybe 2005 or 2004, so it will not ask you for the parent approval then. Yes, Sedvik.
Sir, I raised my hand by accident.
No worries. Yes, Arush. All right. Good morning. So Okay, all doubts cleared. Perfect. So now everyone knows what a circuit is, according to us. Thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Chalo. Let's move to the next thing. Now, okay. Yes, Ayan. Perfect. Okay. So we have covered why Tinkercad, and now we have covered what is a circuit. Now, Jay, should we start with the Tinkercad and basic components?
Adit, before that, could you please explain to the students how circuits are related to robotics? I feel that would be great.
So I think I covered that already when I was explaining the nervous system and the part of that.
All right,
So, yeah.
sounds good. Okay, so now you all know what a circuit is, but let's get into Tinkercad, log into Tinkercad, and see how to make a circuit and how to use Tinkercad. So Adit did give you a basic introduction on how to create a new circuit and all. So I believe, or at least I hope that you have done that and created a new circuit. Right. So I'll be presenting my screen and I hope you all
Excuse
can.
me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we didn't did the third question of this slide.
The basic components of a circuit.
Yes.
I'll be doing that right now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Just a second. Right. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you all know what a circuit is, but what are the basic components of a circuit? So I hope you all know what an LED is, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Does anyone know how do we make a LED glow?
Sir, by adding a wire and a battery and a switch.
Right, that's right. So yes, we can add a battery to it, or we can like there are multiple batteries, right? We can do that. And there are multiple things to an LED. So we can't just use any battery and make a circuit and make an LED glow. We have to choose the right voltage. So I hope you know what
Sir,
different voltage. Yeah,
so if we would apply 9-volt battery, it would burst. But sir, if we would add a resistor to it, it will resist the current, and the LED will glow and will not burst.
that's right. Perfect. So that is why we need to optimize, or we need to think about the what the LEDs, what is its requirements, like what its maximum range. So usually 3 volts is ideal for a battery. So for a LED, so while operating an LED or making it glow, we would use a 3-volt battery, right? So let's go back to Tinkercad. So in Tinkercad, as you can see, I have added like 5 6 components which are available in multiple circuits. But so let me just make you comfortable with the user interface. Okay, so towards the right of your screen, you can search for components and you can add whatever you want to, like may it be a resistor, an LED, a button, and you can, above that, there's an option to start the simulation. So once we have completed a circuit, we can start the simulation as well. And when we go further into the course, into the workshop, around the second or the third day, we will be using an Arduino Uno as well. So we can code that here, right? But let's not get into that right now. We'll be doing that in further classes. Okay, so any doubts? Grisha, do you have a doubt? All right. Yes, Rayansh?
Sir, uh, is what is the like the dark blue type of thing?
Yeah, I'll be explaining everything to you. Just like up till now, is there any doubt like where to search or what to do, how to open a circuit, how to like add components, or like how to start a simulation? Any doubt in that? Agrim?
Sir, when I log in into the Tinkercad, it is
Right.
not showing the components area. It is only showing 3D designs, circuits, and code blocks, and there is nothing else on the screen.
Right. So once you have to select circuit, and then once you have, then you'll start a new project, and then you'll come to a screen which is similar to this one. So you should try that and let me know if that solves your issue.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not able to log into this.
You're not okay. So did you try signing in using Google, or were you just entering your
No, sir.
email ID separately?
Just entered my email and I'm not able to increase my age now. I don't know how to do it.
Right. So can you try to log in or create an account using Google? That would be more convenient. And if you still can't, we'll get to that issue once again. But for now, could you please try making an account with Google?
Sir,
Or
sir, actually, I tried to delete that account, but I don't know how to delete it, and it. Uh, every time I click on that link, it's showing the same page only. Get approved now.
right. So Grisha, if you have a personal ID, can you please try making an account using that? You can change your birth date. Then it would be better. Or if you've made an account right now using your school ID, then you can do that with your personal one.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So we have to make the circuit which you have made.
No, no, you don't have to do anything right now. I'm just explaining what all are the basic components of a circuit, and I'll explain what all is right now in on my screen. Like what are the uses of them. You don't have to do anything right now. You just have to listen. Once I'm done with the doubts, I'll get back to teaching. Right, Anvika.
Sir, in a circuit to make an LED glow, can we add a resistor?
Yes, we can. I'll get to that. Just give me 2 minutes, and I'll solve your doubt.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Anyone else? You can unmute.
Sir,
Just a
sir,
second, Arush. Yeah, go
Sir, I
ahead.
have gone to the start tinkering area and clicked the link. So now I am at the area of where code blocks and circuits. It is saying that create your first circuit design. So we have to click on that.
Yeah, you have to create a first circuit, not the design, the circuit.
Okay, sir.
They're two different things. Divyajot, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Uh, Arush?
Sir, yes,
Yeah.
sir. I wanted to say that I tried logging in from my Google account, personal one, not the school one, but still it's not working. It asks to create an account and then I put the username and the password, but it doesn't work. It
What
shows that
exactly
the
is the issue that you're facing? Like, what does it
what?
show? What's the exact problem? Like, you're not able to create the account, or it's showing
No,
that
like
username is already.
I
Yeah.
first choose to make a personal account, then I choose to make an Google account, and then it shows to create an account with the username and the password. I make it and then create the account, but it shows that there's an error, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
not
So,
going to work.
okay, I got it. So, what I'll do once is just see my screen once more. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a guest profile, or maybe account it's not made to try logging into Tinkercad. Okay. Just see how it goes. Okay. So, first of all, I will log out. I will start fresh. Okay. Okay. So now everyone see what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on sign up. I'm going to go and click a personal account. I'm going to do sign in with Google. Let it load. Now I'll use some other account. I'll use this account maybe. Okay. I'll go and continue. And it's done. It does not ask me for any age or anything else. I'll try it once more with something else so that you can see that a logged out account will also work here. I'll try once more. So I'll go on sign up. I'll go and create a personal account. I'll go and sign in with Google. Okay, I'll use maybe this account this time. Okay, fresh account. Uh,
हेलो अभिराज स्क्रीनशॉट्स लेते रहे दोनों मीम्स के एंड 3D डिजाइनिंग में बच्चे आंसर्स कर रहे हैं तो उसके भी स्क्रीनशॉट्स ले
okay, just a second.
Adit, you can use the Osmo ID, I
तो तू
believe.
रिकॉर्ड कैसे कर रहा है
That has not been used.
No. I think it's done.
और रोबोटिक्स तो फोन से है
Okay, yeah.
अच्छा ओए तू रोबोटिक्स हाँ ठीक है चल
Okay,
फोन
so
पे ठीक है
now
मैं ले लेता हूँ ऐसा
this is what it asked me. I'll go on India, June 30th. And now for the year,
ठीक है और एक बारी
for
मुझे
just to
एक बारी
avoid the
उस वीडियो
parental and
कॉपी
all,
करके
I'll
व्हाट्सएप
just
कर
put the
मुझे
year
मैं
as
करूँगा ठीक है
2002. Okay. I know that's not my real birth date, but just to
तो मुझे लिंक
avoid
भेजा
all the
प्लीज
parental consents and everything so that we can go smoothly, I'll do 2002. I'll click on next and I'll click on continue and I'm done.
Okay,
Done.
so I will try once again.
Then I'll go and create your first circuit design. And then we are at the page where Jayesh was, where he just clicked and uploaded everything like this. Okay, just dragged it. Okay. So Jayesh, just please continue. You're on mute. Sorry to interrupt. Uh, Jayesh, sorry to interrupt. You're on mute.
My bad. I was saying, I hope you all have made an account now and can comfortably come to this page. Okay, you guys, take some 2 minutes. I guess you can do it. I'll just continue with the class for now. Um,
Wait, you have to put these components on the page.
no, not right now. I'll just explain it to you, and once we start making the circuit, then you can just follow the steps and add whatever I tell you to, or right?
Bhaiya,
Yeah.
how can you join these components because there are no wires available?
Athar, just give me 2 minutes. Let me just explain the components, and then I'll get on to how to make a circuit. Fine. Okay, so right now you can see that I have added three different power sources. Power sources are basically batteries. So one's a 9-volt battery, one's a 3-volt cell battery, and one's a 1.5-volt battery, right? So you all know that, right? What a battery is, how it works. No, that's not even necessary. And now another basic component is a button. So what a button does is when we put it, this is a push button, right? There are multiple types of switches, side switch, button, right? But right now we're focusing on the push button. So the way that push button works is that when we press the button, it the circuit is complete, right? The circuit becomes a closed loop, and then the current start flowing and the LED glows. So it's similar to the switch that you have in your house. It's just key. All right. So when you want to turn on the light in your house, you turn on the switch, right? So it's similar in this case. Now, when you're using a push button, you have to keep pushing the button. Like you don't just have to push and let it go. It won't work. You have to keep on pushing it, and then the LED will keep on
जसमें
glowing.
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू
Let
बहुत
me
सारे
just
बच्चों ने हैंड रेस करे हैं
show it to
उनको
you.
डाउट हो
It will be just a second. And
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
Sir, it's showing some shapes.
I'm sorry.
Sir, I've logged in. It's showing some shapes.
Shapes as in.
Basic shapes.
I think you clicked on start a 3D design rather than start a circuit. I think you should go one page back and click on start a circuit.
Okay, sir.
All right. So now I've created a basic circuit. Just don't think about kaise banaya, kaise hua. Right. Let's just see how it works for now. Okay, that's what we're doing. So what I've done is connected all these components. I've connected the positive leg of the LED, which we call the anode. You don't need to know the names. You just need to know that there are two legs in a LED. One's a cathode and one's an anode. cathode is the negative part, and the anode is the positive.
The
So I
longer one is positive and the shorter one is negative.
That's right.
If
Perfect.
you want,
Right.
you can write this down as well.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can write it down. It helps in understanding and developing what's going on. Right. It would be better if you write, but it's your choice. Okay. So I have connected the anode, which is the positive part of the LED, to the positive part of the battery. All right. And then I have connected the LED's negative part to a side of the switch button, right? And I've just made a complete circuit, right? So right now the LED is not glowing because I'm not pushing the button. But once I do, the LED starts glowing, right? We discussed that a circuit is a closed loop, right? So it's basically like a circle. Okay. So when the button is not pushed, imagine the circle gets opened, like it's like that. So it's no longer a complete circuit. So that means that the current can't flow through it, right? So once I push the button, then the circuit is complete. Then the LED glows. That's what happens when you push a button. Is that clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
All right, perfect. So that's what I've done right now. Uh, Shashwat, do you have a doubt?
Sir, I made the same like this.
Right.
Sir, I made the same like this, but I am not able to get the output.
Just wait, I'll explain it to you. Okay, so I feel before getting into how this is working, I'll explain to you what this is, the big white rectangle with dots in it, right? So this is what we call a breadboard, right? So this is a very crucial part of circuits. So what this does is this helps in organizing the circuit and giving us more pins or more locations to connect a single part to. So okay, let's say that we need to connect the positive part of an LED to the coin, to the battery, and to the button as well. So we can use the breadboard to have multiple connections for one single component or connecting two components, right? So it's basically a wire. It's not different, right? But it just helps in increasing the number of uh, connections we can make. So let me just present like how a breadboard is actually connected. So is this screen visible? So
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
all
sir.
right, just a second. Right. Okay. So this is how a breadboard is connected internally. So you can see the green lines. That is how it is connected. So let me just go back to Tinkercad. So as you can see, it is numbered. So ahead of serial number 18, there are one, two, three, four, five holes. So this means that I can connect anything from this row, from this column, and then whatever I connect would be connected to the same thing. So what I mean to say is that this serves as the same wire. But if you were to connect this with the same thing with the cathode, let's say, and then again the 19th column with the anode as well, that would mean that you're connecting the cathode and anode to the same thing. Because in a breadboard, the column or the row named 18 or 19 is the same, right? So it just serves for like having multiple connections. Is that clear? So you can
Yes, sir.
imagine that there's a
Yes, sir.
metal wire below the five holes number 19. So when we put a wire inside a hole which is like in one single row, and then we put another one, so they are connected to the same metal strip. right? So when two things are connected to the same metal strip, a circuit is formed. So they're connected. So they're connected to the same thing, right? But if I do the same thing with eight, like I connect one wire to 18 and one to 19, they won't be connected. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay, so that is what a breadboard is. And then let's move on to a DC motor.
Excuse me, Via.
Yeah.
Where don't I didn't understood that the connections one.
Okay. So can you see the internal connections of the breadboard? I think you can.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just take any one green line which is running through the middle. Like let's take this one. Okay. So this is connected. Like all these 5 points in a breadboard, they're connected to each other. But this and this, or this point and this point, they're not connected to each other. That's how a breadboard works. That's how the metal strips are aligned or inside a breadboard. Okay, so these 5 points are interconnected, these 5 points are interconnected, but row number 4 and 5, they're not connected. Got it?
Yes.
Right, but that's not the case when we come to the negative and the positive part of the breadboard. In this, like, so, okay, another thing, if you hover your mouse or the pointer above a hole, it will show that to which all points is it connected to. So, like right now, if I take my mouse and then I point it to row number one, then it's showing that 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and 1E are connected. But when I go to the negative part of the breadboard, the right, you can see that they are connected horizontally. But whereas in like in the rows A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, they're named right here. They're connected horizontally, but in this case they're vertical. So you just need to keep in mind that that's how it works. And when you're making a circuit, if you connect, like, just have to keep in mind that how it works, and then you can make a circuit. Just don't confuse between which is horizontally connected, which is vertically connected, right? So this circuit, like the one with the push button, can work without a breadboard, but we prefer using a breadboard because it helps in making the circuit more organized.
Sir, I can't see your Tinkercad screen.
Right. So we can use the breadboard. We can make a circuit without using the breadboard as well. But it is like it just a breadboard helps us in organizing the circuit in a better way. So like when you guys are making a robot, then you'll have to connect 50 or 100 wires to multiple things, to multiple components, to a motor, to the Arduino. But once we have the breadboard, it helps us in organizing and using one single port for multiple things. Okay, so that's why we prefer to use a breadboard. So let's now move on to the DC motor. So this motor is like when you connect it to a battery, it will rotate. Like it's just any
A
motor,
short 2-3 minute
but
break, just
DC
seriously,
in
we
the
have
DC
to take.
motor means direct current. So direct current is the type of current which is available or which we get from the batteries, right? But AC is the alternating current which we get from the switches. You don't need to know that, it's not very important. It's just information. You just have to take it in, and yeah, that's how it works, right? So okay, so what now I'll do is I'll connect the battery, the positive of the battery, to the positive of the motor, and the negative part to the negative of the battery, right? So once I've done that, I can see that the motor is running. It's also showing at what RPM.
Guys, sorry to interrupt you. We have to give them a 5 minute break as it has already been 1 hour.
All right, I'll do that. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so that is how a DC motor works. And then there's the Arduino. Now we'll dive into what an Arduino is like after some
Sir,
time. Yeah,
what is RPM?
RPM is rolls per minute. So let's say that
The
um,
revolutions per minute.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. That's what it is. Revolutions per minute. So let's say my hand is running like in a circles, right? So from this, let's say this is the start point. So my hand is rotating like this. So the number of times that my finger gets to this point in 1 minute. So let's say it gets to this point 10 times in 1 minute. So it would be running at 10 RPM. Okay, perfect. So Arduino is a microcontroller. We'll get to it a bit later. For now, you guys know the basic components of the circuit, and I'll just explain how to connect multiple parts in a circuit, and then I'll give you a 5 minutes break. Okay. So let's use the 3-volt battery for now, and let's make a connection from a LED to the battery. Okay. So just pay attention.
And the recording
So
for the
once
video
you
editing has
hover
already
your
been
pointer
uploaded.
to the
Please kindly
positive
refer
part, to
it
the
to that.
anode of the LED, you have to click on it, and then you can connect the positive part of the LED to the positive of the battery. Right? As simple as that. The You just have to click at the anode of the LED and then of the battery. And then you will develop a connection between the two using a wire. Same goes for the uh, cathode, which is the negative, and you've made a connection. That's all, right? That is how you make a circuit. But once we start making more complex circuits, it will help you ahead, and like you can even bend the wire by clicking on it while you're joining 2 points, but that's not necessary right now. But this is how you make a basic connection and a circuit. Is everyone able to do this? And you just need to click on start simulation, and your LED should start glowing. Can everyone do it? Can I get a thumbs up or a right?
Sir, I can do it.
Sir,
And
I've done it.
perfect, very
Sir,
nice.
I
So
have
let's
also done it.
try once.
Sir,
Sorry.
ओके सो हुआ जिन जिन लोगों ने भी ट्राई कर लिया एक बार सबके सब कैन यू क्लिक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ इट एंड सेंड इट टू atl@vps.pp.balbharti.com.
To the email ID.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Harshad.
Sir, I was asking what is a thode and a node.
Okay, a node, it's basically names which have been given to different legs of an LED, not exactly only to the LED, but they're given to a positive part of something and a negative part. So the negative one is cathode, the positive one is anode. So when you like get to class 10th and you study, you'll get to know what exactly they all are. You don't need to right now. You just need to know that anode is positive and cathode is negative, and you connect positive to positive, that is anode to anode, and negative to negative. Fine.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Bhaiya, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
My LED glowed when I did start simulation, but it's showing that current through LED is 61.9 mA, while recommended maximum is 20.0 mA. The usable lifetime of LED may be reduced. So it's
Right.
Sir,
showing that it's
probably
showing
she had
that.
connected 9-volt battery to the LED.
Who
I
did?
connected the 3 volt only.
No, yeah, that would happen because see, remember I told you that there are specifications or recommendations for every component कि LED सिर्फ 3 volts तक का या 5 volts तक का current या voltage ले सकती है. अगर हम if we connect it to the 9-volt battery, it would burst, right? So what's happening right now is that the current recommendations of the current that's passing through the circuit for the LED is like, all right, let me just start the simulation, right? So it the maximum recommended is 20 milliamperes, like 20 units of current. But this battery is giving 60 current, like 60 units of current to the LED. So when you are giving, more than that's required, then the lifetime of the LED is reduced. Like let's say if I was giving it like the perfect current and the perfect voltage, then it would run for 10 days. But if I'm giving it extra voltage or extra current, then it would not run for 10 days. It would, the time that it would run would decrease, its lifetime would decrease. It will get reduced. Is that clear?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
All right. Harshit, do you have a doubt?
No,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Grisha, do you have a
Sir,
doubt?
where we have to, sir, on which email ID we have to.
I've shared it in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so no more doubts. So you guys can take a 5 minute break now. It's 12:15 and we'll start the class at 12:20. Don't leave the meeting. Stay in there. Just mute yourselves, turn off your cameras, and take a 5 minute break.
Excuse me, sir, can I share this after the class?
Share it by the end of the day.
Yeah.
No worries.
Sir,
Jesh, can you share the breadboard diagram once and this LED diagram once in the group?
Right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rayansh.
Sir, can you tell the homework again?
I've shared it in the WhatsApp group. Please check.
Sir, I'm actually not in the WhatsApp group.
Why are you not in the WhatsApp group? Can I share you the WhatsApp group link here on the Google Meet?
Yeah, yeah, you can share.
All right, I will join the
Because
WhatsApp
I
group.
don't know what glitch came, but I registered before the. I registered the form before 24th, but still I didn't.
No worries. I've shared it on the Google Meet chat. Please join it, and I will share the stuff again because I'm sharing diagrams and all in the group. So it's very important for everyone to be in the group.
Okay.
Yes, Atiksh.
I'm really sorry. Second.
Actually, I have to go somewhere in 10 minutes. So, can the recording be shared?
Yeah, recording will
It
be
will.
shared.
Don't worry. It
Where
will.
will it be shared? On the.
WhatsApp group.
Oh, thank you.
Viraj, could you please make me the admin of the robotics group? I'm not
Yeah,
doing this.
sure.
All right. So 5 minutes break.
Sir, can you like approve the request? Request.
Yeah, Viraj will just do that.
Bhaiya, I have sent you the screenshot at the email.
Okay, Bhaiya.
Sir, can you please tell the name of the silver component through which we have to connect the LED?
Coin battery.
Excuse me,
Okay.
Bhaiya.
Yes, Shivansh.
Bhaiya has sent the picture of that at the email atl@pp.barghati.org.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, can you send the messages again in the group earlier
Sure,
messages?
I'll send them to you personally. Okay,
Okay.
just text me a hi once.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 minutes break now. Uh, we meet at 12:23, 12:24. Okay.
Sir, I have also sent you the screenshot.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rayansh.
Yes, Ranch.
Sir, actually, Jess sir has also sent another photo except the another photo of breadboard. So what we have to do in that breadboard, like
Oh, nothing. That's just for you to, for a
understand?
reference to see how a breadboard is connected internally.
Okay. Okay. So the
Yeah.
homework is just the photo you have sent.
For now, yes. If there is something more, I'll just share it in the WhatsApp group only.
Okay. So, these two were the only messages you sent me on personal.
Yeah, yeah. These were the only messages shared.
And do we have to make that LED on our notebook?
No. You
No,
don't have to make
it's
it on
just
your notebook. You can just
It
that's for
was
your
just.
information. That's extra. The
Oh,
internal connection of the LED. That's just
oh,
for you to
oh,
know that what's actually inside an LED. You don't have to learn or make it
okay.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's we can just start resume the class. We have
So,
yes, Ayan.
so
Hi,
how do I
Kritika.
share my Tinkercad design? It's not allowing me to share it.
You can take a screenshot.
Oh, I'll send a screenshot.
Sidvik,
Excuse me, sir. Can I show the circuits I have made in Tinkercad?
you want to show it right now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
You can just email it to us. We don't worry, we'll check it.
Follow
We have
okay.
to
No
the
resume.
worries. You can show as well.
certificates will be
Not really
common for
much of
all the four workshops.
a show once.
The certificates will be
Excuse
common
me,
for all the
sir.
four workshops. So
Yes,
the
Yes,
Adrish.
Rich.
I have sent invite to. I have requested to join the WhatsApp group. Can I be allowed to
Yeah, you
join?
will be. The admin will do that. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Done. Chalo, we'll start now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's start again. So this is where we were.
जब भी डाउट्स हो ना यार प्लीज जस्ट रेज योर हैंड्स एंड एक बार वंस वी आर डन विद द टीचिंग पार्ट हम डाउट पार्ट को कवर कर लेंगे.
Okay, so I hope everyone is back and we can start with the class again. All right, let's go. So we made a simple circuit. We connect an
hello.
LED to a battery. So now let's do some testing. Let's make
Also,
it fun.
to
Okay,
Italy
what
robotics and
anyone would
मैम
anyone like to
कॉन्सेप्ट
guess
समथिंग
what
बताना
will
चाहते हैं
happen if we
कि यहाँ पे
connect the
बिकॉज मैं
LED to the
सभी
9-volt
सिमुलेशंस का
battery?
काम करता हूँ.
Sir,
Sir, it would
sir,
burst.
the LED
So,
Sir, the
no,
LED
it
will,
will burst.
fuse.
Calm down, calm down.
तो
You can
अभी
raise your
रिकॉर्डिंग होगी
hands and
प्रिंसिपल
then
रोबोटिक्स की
we'll
क्योंकि 3D डिजाइनिंग की तो अभी राज ले रहा है.
yeah. Adrija, go ahead.
The electricity in a 9-volt battery is too much for a LED, so it would
अच्छा
burst.
टिका कोई नहीं.
Perfect. That's right. That's what will happen. Um, Athar,
अच्छा ठीक है मैं नमन से पूछता हूँ.
Sir, it will fuse.
that's right. Yeah, that's what it will. Let's try.
ज़्यादा कुछ है
Okay.
नहीं OBS में बहुत
So I'll
बेसिक है मैं
connect
बता
the
दूंगा तेरे को.
positive with the node
कोई
and
बात
negative to the cathode.
यार
Let's
तुम्हारे
start
सिस्टम
the
में बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा
simulation.
इंटरेक्टिव हो रहा है.
So this is what we predicted, and that is what happened. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so now let's take another scenario. What will happen if we connect a 1.5-volt battery to the LED?
It will glow normally.
Sir, it will glow but dimmer.
That's right. Just a second. Okay, so right. So let's try connecting the two. And well, I don't know whether it's visible. It's very dim, but the LED is glowing, but it's not very evident because it's below the recommended or the threshold of the LED. So that's why it's glowing, but it's very dim. Okay, so now does Adit, you can take the questions for this, but would anyone like to answer what a resistor is? Like, what does it do?
Sir, a resistor is a component in sir, a resistor is a component which resistor the current which resist the current.
Like
The
for example, in this LED, if we attach a like connect a 9-volt, then the LED is bursts. But if we put a resistor, then it might not happen.
Sir,
अच्छा अच्छा.
sir, it
So
resists the flow of current. Like if we connect a 9-volt battery to the LED, so it will resist the current and send only 3 volts, so the LED will glow.
Okay.
Sir,
So,
a resistor resists the current and only sends the limited amount of current needed by the component. And sir,
okay,
the
so every
resistor.
one of you is correct. Every one of you is correct. एक बार अगली बार क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे तो प्लीज हैंड रेस कर लेना, थोड़ा सा हमें भी अच्छा लगेगा. सो सबने ऑलमोस्ट रेजिस्टर की डेफिनेशन करेक्ट दिया. अगर मैं तुम्हें एक बार ब्रीफ में समझाऊं, सो रेजिस्टर इज अ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट दैट लिमिट्स द फ्लो ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. इट बेसिकली एक्ट्स एज एन इंसुलेटर. कंडक्टर इंसुलेटर को पता है? It basically acts as a in acha, do you guys know what conductors and insulators are?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acha, if somebody doesn't, I'll just tell you once. A conductor is a material that lets the current flow through it, and an insulator is a material that does not let a current flow through it. So basically, अगर let's say एक जगह से इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट आ रहा है बहुत ज्यादा हैवी, जैसे 240 वॉट्स, एंड मेरे हाथ में एक मेटल का पीस है और मैं उस करंट को मेटल के पीस के साथ टच कर दूं, तो मेरे को शॉक लग जाएगा, बिकॉज अ मेटल इज अ कंडक्टर. ऑन द अदर हैंड, अगर मैं उसी करंट को रबड़ के साथ टच करूंगा तो मेरे को शॉक नहीं लगेगा. वाई? बिकॉज रबड़ इज एन इंसुलेटर, वो करंट को मेरे तक पहुंचने ही नहीं देगा. सो दैट्स द मेजर डिफरेंस. सो बेसिकली द रेजिस्टर एक्ट्स एज अ स्मॉल इंसुलेटर, कि वो जैसे अगर हम एक 9 वोल्ट के बैटरी के साथ शुरू कर रहे हैं एंड हमें एक नॉर्मल एलईडी चलानी है जो 3 वोल्ट पे चलती है, तो व्हाट इट बेसिकली डज इज कि वो 9 वोल्ट को 3 वोल्ट्स में कन्वर्ट करता है, सो दैट वो 9 वोल्ट्स को 3 वोल्ट्स में कन्वर्ट करता है, सो दैट बैटरी इज सो दैट एलईडी ढंग से चल जाए. एंड रेजिस्टर्स बहुत सारे टाइप के होते हैं. लाइक इफ आई गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, रेजिस्टर्स हंड्रेड्स ऑफ टाइप के होते हैं. मैं एक बार आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू अ टेबल ऑफ रेजिस्टर्स. ओके,
There's an infinity possibility of making resistors.
okay, so I'll just share my screen once. Everyone clear on resistors, insulators, and conductors? Thumbs up, please. गुड. थम्स अप अच्छे आते हैं. चलो एक बार मैं कौन सी फोटो दिखाई जाए, ये वाली फोटो, ये वाली दिखा देते हैं, ये ठीक है.
These are the values of the colors.
यस. ओके, सो रजिस्टर में 5-6 कलर्स होते हैं. नाउ एवरी कलर हैज अ मीनिंग. 3 आर द डिजिट्स जो वैल्यूज के साथ अटैच्ड होते हैं. एक मल्टीप्लायर होता है, एक टॉलरेंस होती है, एक भी नहीं 2 टॉलरेंस होती है. सो अगर मैं तुम्हें इसको ढंग से समझाऊं, let me give you a better example. Jay, should we teach them about ohms right now?
बस एक बार बता दे क्या होता है, कैसे होता है बट कैसे, क्यों, क्या. You don't need to get into that.
Okay, so guys, do you know what an ohm is?
Sir,
OHM.
ohm is a value in which the amount of electricity is measured.
Very good. Good job. So resistor की unit ohm होती है. Now, yes, very nice.
But there are color codes which have different values.
Yes, sir. And sir, there are different registers, and some have 3 bands, and some have 4 bands, and some have
Yes.
6, and some have
I
7.
was just showing that only 4 band, 5 band, 6 band resistors. So the digit represents the color. The digit represents the value of ohm, and then the other lines, for example, the golden line or the black line, uh, represents the tolerance of the resistor. कि like उस resistor कितना tolerable है. I'll just share this एक बार group पे भी. But now you know the basic crux of resistors ना, कि it basically helps limit the current so that हमारा bulb फुके ना. ठीक है? अब मैं एक बार ये share भी कर दूँगा group पे. चल जाए शुरू करते हैं.
All right, so if you guys switch to my screen, you can see that I've made a circuit using a resistor. and instead of using the 3-volt battery, I'm using the 9-volt one. But if I run it, it runs perfectly. There's no problem. Why? Because I have used a resistor, right? So Adit explained, and then you guys knew what a resistor is. So that's what we have done. We've made a circuit using a resistor, right? So yeah, any doubts, Rayansh?
Sir, I have sent the homework on
All right. Adrija, do you have a doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Athar, do you have a doubt?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is. Is it possible in Tinkercad to change the value of the resistor?
Yes, yes, you can. You have to click on the resistor, and then a pop-up will show up on the top right of the screen where you can change. See, I clicked on the resistor, and then I can rename it, and I can change the resistance that it offers in the circuit.
Okay,
So
sir.
right now it's 1 kilo ohms. That is enough to make the circuit work and prevent the LED from bursting. So okay, so let's just imagine a circle once again, right? There's no switch. It's always a closed loop, and right now the simulation, I've not started the simulation, that's why the LED is not glowing. So just take a look कि क्या करा है. कहाँ गया? Just a second.
Click the undo button.
Okay, wait, I'll just make it again. It's not a problem.
You can
Click the undo
control
button.
Z. Control Z.
स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग चल
नहीं
रही
हो
है
रहा है, I've tried. It's fine.
पागल है क्या
Not an issue. Let me just. Okay, so all right. Let me just
तू पागल
continue.
चल यहाँ चल निकल जा यहाँ से
Okay, it's here. Right.
मम्मा मेरा लैपटॉप चल रही है यार ये मीटिंग चल रही है
Okay. So imagine a
फिर
circuit.
जाएगी उस पे
Basic circuit हमारा था LED और बैटरी वाला.
रिकॉर्डिंग चल
इसमें
रही है
हमने
स्क्रीन
क्या करा है?
रिकॉर्डिंग
उसमें बस एक
जो
resistor
भी
ऐड
आपके
कर दिया
लैपटॉप में होगा
है
सब
ना?
यूट्यूब वीडियो में रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है
So let's see. हमारा positive of the battery is connected to the LED's anode, which is again
चैट बॉक्स
positive.
क्यों खोला है
So, and I've used a breadboard,
नहीं खोलना था
and
ना
so this is
हट
connected
जा यार
like
यहाँ से
right 29 के जो सारे 5 holes हैं, they're connected, interconnected. So it does not matter कि मैं directly LED से उसका positive connect करूँ या फिर मैं इस वाले hole से करूँ या किसी भी hole से in this row, right? It's the same thing. The positive connected to the anode. ठीक है? And now I've connected the negative of the battery to the resistor. बिकॉज अब जो हमारा ये लूप होएगा, मान लो बैटरी है और एलईडी है, हमें उसके बीच में कहीं उसके पाथ में वायर के बीच में हमें एक रेजिस्टर डालना है ताकि वो करंट को कम कर दे. सो if this is the loop where the top of it is the LED and this is the battery, तो मैंने यहाँ पे कहीं रेजिस्टर लगाना है बीच में. तो मैंने नेगेटिव को इंस्टेड ऑफ सीधा मेरे कैथोड से नेगेटिव से कनेक्ट करने की बजाय मैंने बीच में एक रेजिस्टर लगा दिया है. सो व्हाट दैट डज इज इट ऑफर्स रेजिस्टेंस, एंड देन इंस्टेड ऑफ ओरिजिनली अगर वो 100 मिली एम्पियर्स दे रहा होता या 200 मिली एम्पियर्स दे रहा होता, नाउ दैट आई हैव पुट द रेजिस्टर देयर, it's now
हेलो
not
एक बार
200
देखो एक बार
milliamperes
एक बार
because
रोबोटिक्स वाली मीट ज्वाइन
there's
करना
a resistor
रिकॉर्डिंग
there, so it's resisting the current or kam
अरे मेरे
current
को
ja raha hai, which
रिकॉर्डिंग
is
नहीं करनी
enough to
पड़ेगी
make the
रोबोटिक्स
LED
की अभी
glow.
अभी क्योंकि मेरे को वो
Any
करना है
doubts?
मेरे को यूट्यूब का काम करना है थोड़ा सा
No, sir.
Okay,
No, sir.
so you guys know how to use a
अरे यार पेरेंट्स ग्राफिक डिजाइनिंग
resistor,
की वीडियो मांग रहे हैं
you guys know how to use a LED, a battery, how to make connections, and एक बार मैं तुम्हें switch का button का भी, do you all know how to use a button,
Yes, sir.
like
Yes, sir.
connections कैसे करते हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes, sir.
just like tell it once again, like मैं फिर से बता देता हूँ एक बार. if I've not already mentioned it. So as you can see, there are four pins in a button, right? Like one here, let me just move it. One here, one here, one here, and here. So again, terminal 1A and terminal 1B are connected, terminal 2B and 2A are connected. तो जब हम इस सर्किट में अगर हमें स्विच डालना होगा, तो हम नेगेटिव पार्ट या फिर किसी भी एक को, लाइक लेट्स से नेगेटिव में ही हम इंस्टेड ऑफ रेजिस्टर को सीधा कनेक्ट करने के कैथोड से टू द नेगेटिव पार्ट, आई विल कनेक्ट इट टू द बटन, और फिर 2A अगर टर्मिनल से मैंने कनेक्ट करा है, then I'll take use terminal 1A and then connect it to the cathode, right? And then when I push the button, तो अब सर्किट कंप्लीट हो गया, तो फिर वो फिर से हो रहा है, इट्स रनिंग वंस अगेन, एलईडी इज ग्लोइंग बिकॉज द बटन इज कॉन्स्टेंटली बीइंग पुश्ड. अब मैंने अपने अनक्लिक करा, लाइक हटाया माउस, तो फिर अब ग्लो नहीं कर रहा. व्हाई? बिकॉज सर्किट ब्रेक हो गया. तो अब अगर करंट फ्लो ही नहीं करेगा तो ग्लो कैसे करेगी एलईडी? तो वी कनेक्ट हॉरिजॉन्टली ऑपोजिट वो टर्मिनल्स. ओके, तो मतलब अगर मैं इसे, लेट्स टेक अनदर एग्जांपल कि लेट्स से इफ आई कनेक्ट,
आदित बोल रहे हैं कि आपने उसको बोला है विराज को तो हम निकालते हैं
माय बैड,
एटीएल क्लब से, विराज वाइट में
इफ
जाता
आई
है,
कनेक्ट
एटीएल क्लब में कोई बात
दिस, और फिर मैं 2B टर्मिनल से, लाइक द सेम साइड, जो दोनों 2 नंबर टर्मिनल्स हैं उनसे अगर मैं सर्किट बनाता हूँ कनेक्ट करके, तो क्या होगा? वो ग्लो करेगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज दीज 2 टर्मिनल्स 2A and 2B आर ऑलवेज कनेक्टेड. तो इट डजंट, तो स्विच का तो कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ ना. इट्स बेसिकली सर्विंग एज, लाइक इट्स बेसिकली अ स्ट्रिप ऑफ मेटल अगेन. तो फिर वो कनेक्टेड तो सेम चीज से ही है. द सर्किट इज नॉट ब्रेकिंग. तो अगर सर्किट ओपन नहीं होएगा, हमेशा क्लोज रहेगा, तो एलईडी विल कीप ऑन ग्लोइंग. बट इफ आई वर टू कनेक्ट इट टू the opposite terminal, to terminal 1A 1B, कोई भी, it does not matter A या B, तो फिर मेरा वर्क करने लग जाएगा स्विच. बिकॉज व्हेन आई पुश द बटन, सर्किट फिर से क्लोज हो जाता है एंड देन करंट फ्लो करने लग जाता है. एनी डाउट्स?
Yeah, I have a doubt.
No, sir.
If we put the wires of positive and negative in a diagonal position, in below we put at 2B and in above we put at 1A in diagonal positions.
Jesh, you're on mute.
Yeah. Okay. Is this what you're trying to say?
Yes.
All right. So let's see what happens. It still works.
Okay.
It will work.
All the 4 points are connected.
Yeah. No. So as long as you're connecting opposite sides, circuit break रहेगा, unless you push the button. Once you push the button, it gets connected. So ये दो connected हैं, ये दो भी connected हैं. जब आप बटन दबाते हो तो चारों connected हो जाते हैं. तो फिर सर्किट में करंट फ्लो करने लग जाता है because it becomes a closed loop.
मेरे को स्विच वाला समझ नहीं आया, आपने मतलब स्विच से कैसे कनेक्ट करा था?
बटन इससे यूज करके.
यस भैया.
ओके, देखो, all right, let me open, just a second. Okay, so can you see my screen?
यस भैया.
Okay, so assume कि ये हमारी बैटरी है. ओके, इसे ऐसे हम बैटरी बनाते हैं, बट क्यों बनाते हैं, जस्ट यू विल लर्न दैट इन फर्दर क्लासेस 10th में.
It's the symbol.
Yeah, that's the symbol for it. Okay, let's say यहाँ पे एक LED है. अभी मैं ऐसे बना देता like this is not the symbol, but let's just assume that this is the LED. Okay, so now that I connect the LED to the battery, तो एक closed loop हो गया, circuit चल रहा है ना, it's a closed loop, constantly battery जाते रहेगी LED में, पास होता रहेगा, current ऐसे चलता रहेगा पूरा closed loop में, है ना, so it will glow. But now if I add a switch, तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे मान लो switch add करा, ठीक है, तो और मैंने प्रेस नहीं कर रखा, तो कनेक्टेड नहीं है, लाइक मान लो ऐसे यहाँ से एवर आई पुश द बटन, वो कनेक्ट हो जाता है, दैट सिंपल, राइट, इतना तो समझ ही गए होगे. सो द थिंग इज, लेट्स सी कि दिस इज अ पुश बटन, लेट्स अज्यूम, ओके, if this is a push button and these are the four terminals, तो फिर ये जो दो टर्मिनल्स हैं हमारे और ये दो जो टर्मिनल्स हैं वो आपस में कनेक्टेड है. समझ गए इतना? अनम्यूट करके यस बोल सकते हो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
alright,
Bhaiya,
perfect.
when you
Yes.
connected them diagonally, then also it was glowing. So it means that they are diagonally also connected.
उधर होता है, ऐसे भी होता है, मतलब देखो चारों एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड हैं, पूरा कनेक्शन बना हुआ है, बट देन जो ये होता है ना, जो मतलब इट्स बेसिकली ब्रोकन, कनेक्ट हुआ नहीं वे, देयर इज अ कनेक्शन, ओके, देयर इज अ कनेक्शन इन दोनों में, इन दोनों में, इन दोनों में भी है, इन दोनों में भी है, बट अभी वो ब्रेक हुआ है, दैट्स हाउ स्विच वर्क्स, राइट. बट जब मैं पुश,
Switch is used to break or complete the electric
यस
circuit.
एग्जैक्टली. तो अब जब मैं बटन को पुश करूंगा तो ये सारे कनेक्ट हो जाएंगे, और जब ये सारे कनेक्ट हो गए, लेट मी गो बैक टू दिस. तो अब अगर मैंने सिमुलेशन स्टार्ट कर रखी है, दबा हमने से अपना ऐसे माउस से फिंगर हटाई, तो फिर सर्किट फिर ब्रेक हो गया. तो ये जो ऊपर नीचे वाले दो पॉइंट्स हैं, ये तो हमेशा ही कनेक्टेड रहते हैं नो मैटर व्हाट, और ये वाले भी. बट जब हम बटन पुश करते हैं तब सिर्फ डायगनली कनेक्ट होते हैं, तब डायगनली भी कनेक्ट जाते हैं, ऐसे भी हो जाते हैं, मतलब तो पूरा एक कनेक्शन बन जाता है. बट व्हेन द बटन इज नॉट बीइंग पुश्ड, देन सिर्फ वर्टिकली कनेक्टेड होते हैं. फाइन.
Sir, I have a doubt.
या
If like we connect them in the position they are already connected, so if you don't push the button, then it will turn off or not?
मतलब जैसे अभी मैंने बटन पुश नहीं कर रखा तो ऑफ ही है ना.
Yes. But if
Like
above
these 2
on
points,
both the 2 points we connect, yes.
हाँ तो फिर कनेक्टेड रहेगा. देखो
And like if we don't push the button, then it will.
तभी चलेगा, बिकॉज वो ये हैं, दे आर ऑलवेज कनेक्टेड नो मैटर बटन प्रेस्ड है या नहीं. ऐसे इमेजिन कर लो कि ये जो इनकी दो पिन्स निकल रही होंगी ऐसे, है ना, तो वो ऐसे अंदर कनेक्टेड है, तो इट्स बेसिकली वन पिन, इट्स कमिंग आउट टू ऐसे दो साइड से, ऐसे समझो बस, लाइक थिंक ऑफ इट लाइक इट्स दैट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स. तो जब ऐसे कनेक्टेड है मेटल से एक चीज, एंड दिस इज मेटल ना, तो और मैंने यहाँ से अपना एक वो डाला नेगेटिव बैटरी एंड देन पॉजिटिव, मतलब सर्किट कंप्लीट करा, तो ये तो हमेशा ही कनेक्टेड रह रहे हैं. अगर मैं बटन प्रेस करता हूँ तो भी ऐसे रहेगा, अगर मैं बटन से हटाता हूँ तो भी ऐसे रहेगा, ब्रेक तो नहीं होगा कभी भी, तो हमेशा टर्न ऑन रहेगा. ओ सॉरी माय बैड, तो हमेशा हाँ ऑन रहेगा, तो फिर वो इट विल वर्क, राइट. बट दैट्स नॉट द केस डायगनली या फिर हॉरिजॉन्टली, उसमें वो ब्रेक हो जाता है. एनी अदर डाउट रेयांश?
मेरे को भाई खोलने चुप ही नहीं हो रहे, बोल ही जा रहे हैं, इतनी बारी बोल दिया.
रेयांश, आर यू हियर इन द मीटिंग? Your hand is raised.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no
now
doubt.
I'll brief you all about the
The other
ATL
hand
Club.
should be fine.
ATL Club is
Um,
the club, newly formed
ठीक
club
है.
of our school,
Ayan.
in which
Sir,
we
I did the
participate
same thing,
from
but
classes
mine's
of
not
class 6
working,
to
sir.
12. And there are
Okay.
competitions in which the students of our
So
club
okay.
participate.
एक बार
And
present कर लो अपनी screen
we are
and show
going
me
to
your circuit.
inter-school,
Let's
intra-school,
Yes.
diagnose it
national and
Yes, sir.
together.
international level competitions in
Yes,
which
sir.
we send the students of our club. And out of these workshops also, we are going to select some students for the club and who are going to represent our school at various competitions. So
Oh, Viraj, are you in the
you all
meeting?
need to
एक बार
work
can you please
hard
just
in
check
the
whether these
workshop
guys have
sessions,
access to? Yeah,
and you
they
all
do.
have
Fine.
to give
Okay.
up your best
So
so that
let me
you are
just
shortlisted for the ATL club. And we
zoom in.
need,
What
since
happened?
we have
Oh,
competitions
कुछ नहीं,
coming
कुछ
up,
नहीं.
we need, and some of our major competitions in
We
that we have
his
national level
विराज एटीएल क्लब के बारे में
competitions
बता रहे थे उसी मीटिंग में.
ATL Tinkerpreneur, ATL
okay. Never mind.
Dinosaurs, in which our
Okay.
students
Yeah. Can you switch back to the Tinkercad?
in classes.
Ayan.
So make sure you
Okay.
work
Let's see.
Yes,
diligently
sir.
क्या कर रहा है?
and give up
Okay.
and do not
So
give up. And if you still have any doubts,
positive to a
no
node.
worries, there will be
That's
support
right.
people. It's
ठीक.
not just
उसके
you,
बाद
your
negative
team,
to
your
resistor. The
faculty.
resistor
After the
is
workshop end also, if your
इधर
faculty
से
or
हो
any
गया
teacher
and
gives you
then
any doubt,
resistor में.
you can always reach out to me.
Okay. एक बार run करो, start करो simulation and press the button.
सर नहीं वर्क कर रहा.
अच्छा ठीक है. Yes, Vasu.
Bhaiya, I wanted to present.
So, एक second. Let's solve his issue first, and then we can get back to you. Okay, so the negative is connected, and then okay. Hmm. Adit, do you see anything? कुछ क्या लग रहा है? मतलब I can't quite.
Yeah, there are many international competitions like
That
ATL-BBPS,
is connected.
Oh,
and CIOs across the globe. And
अच्छा.
they are
Okay.
students
So,
from our school
Ayan,
have been
can
constantly
you
Yes, sir.
participating
try
in
connecting instead
international
of जो आपने
and
resistor से
competitions.
connect करा हुआ है,
So
the
as
wire
you
connecting the
know,
resistor
that
and the
ATL has
switch,
come.
instead of
Yes, sir.
connecting it from terminal 1A,
Yeah, I was
1
selected on
2
our
से करो,
school
like
to
2A से,
participate in ATL Marathon last
like
year,
a long shot,
and
like just, and then
I had great
same
success
for the
because
LED वाला,
it
LED का
that
थोड़ा
was my
1 से कर लो and resistor
innovative
2 से करो.
which
Or
So
sir,
I
maybe
replace. I
the
mean,
resistance of the resistor is high.
Oh yeah, that is also possible.
sir, it's 100 ohms. Sir, it's 100 ohms.
एक बार just click on the resistor once. 100 ohms. इसको आप एक बार 1 किलो ओम पे चेंज करो. Let's see whether it runs then or not.
could you please repeat yourself?
I think he's on the iPad and he is not able to click the
Yeah,
button
when
properly.
there is link in the
Stop simulation करनी पड़ेगी पहले. You'll have to stop the
and
simulation and then
another thing which I would like to inform you all is that
click on the resistor
we are recording also, and the recordings of all the
on
sessions
the
will be
resistor.
sent to you all in
Yes,
the
sir.
form of the YouTube
Yeah,
link.
1 kilo ohm.
So
Okay,
you
run,
can
run.
experiment
Start
and
the
see what
simulation and then
happens.
let's see whether it's still not working. Is it?
No, sir.
Yes, I think you should resume.
Hmm. एक बार
So
terminals को वो करो. Switch जैसे मैंने बताया था. Vasu, your hand is raised.
Vasu wanted to present. He can present after this. He or she.
Right.
Oh, okay. I think I figured out a solution for this. Give me a minute. I'm going to share your diagram. एक बार वो
Yes, sir.
diagram.
Yes, sir.
तब तक just try what Jayesh is saying. Okay, Vasu, you wanted to present. Vasu, are you here? Okay, Vasu is presenting.
sir, can you present also yours after this?
Right. मैं साथ साथ में कर लेता हूँ. You guys can see mine as well.
Bhaiya, is it okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so this clear. Let's assume we should not waste more time. Please cameras. हाँ जी अब इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट होगा सेशन का इट वुड बी अ फन सेशन इंटरेक्शन
Okay,
यार you are
so
not turning on your
this is
cameras
the
cameras on करो interact करो यार मजा
circuit
आएगा
which is functional, it's working, and yeah,
So I just copy it in my circuit.
okay, perfect. Okay, so I think that's it for today's class. And Ayan, we will get back to you. Like, can you just message your contact number in the, or can you just email your circuit to
Yes,
the
sir.
ATL thingy and the ATL email ID, and then we'll see what the error is, and then we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
So
Yes,
can
sir.
Uh,
you share the the circuit you had?
yeah, we will share that on the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, please.
Uh, Before that, Viraj, are you here? Viraj? Okay, so I think Viraj is not here. Yes, Risha.
So can you please share the video recording once again?
Yes, that will be shared in like maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, please send your circuit diagram. Everyone, please send your circuit to the Gmail
And then
ID.
while emailing it, can you like on the subject put it is working or not working so that we can check it out?
I send the link. Is it fine?
We would prefer a screenshot, that would be better, but a link would work. But then it would be great if you could send a screenshot instead.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, the my circuit image would be a little. Actually, my breadboard would be a little small, so it be okay. Like my connections will a bit smaller.
as long as it's clear, like कौन सी wire कहाँ से connected है and your circuit is working, no problem.
You can
Right?
tell me on personal or in the group if my circuit has any problem.
Okay, you can just send it to Aditya and then he will, coordinate with you.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts for what happened today?
No, sir.
So tomorrow, if we were to create a circuit using some new components, would you be able to? I hope you'll be able to make it, with the knowledge you have. Nothing new, right? So let's end today's session then, and we will.
Jayesh, before we end, I would like to inform them about the ATL club.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So, hi all, I'm Viraj Arora. I'm the ambassador of the ATL club. So, ATL club is a club formed by the senior students of our school, and we have students from classes across 6th to 10th. And Adit is our president, along with Jayesh Tabas, who is our vice president of the club. And we have various national, international, state level, inter-school and intra-school competitions organized and participated by our club. And and constantly many students of our club have been participating in all these national and international level competitions. And out of these workshops we are going to select few students for our club. So be motivated and work hard during these workshops and don't miss the chance to be selected for the club. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
go
sir.
on.
Sir, I have to show my sir, breadboard. Is it okay? Like the size is okay. Can I share my screen?
Please do.
So can we leave?
Yes, you
Another
can.
thing,
No
you all are
worries.
requested to share your projects on the given mail ID.
Sir, is it okay?
Riyansh, wires connect karo.
Sir, I'm saying that like, is the breadboard size okay?
Yeah. Size does not matter.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Krisha.
Sir, should
Sir,
we
shall I
leave the
present
meeting?
my screen?
Sorry, excellent. Yes, Riyansh, do you want to say anything else?
Sir, should we leave the meeting?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sir.
So,
Excellent. Ayan, Krisha, you were saying something.
Yes, sir. So, shall I present my screen? It's the LED is not glowing.
You can just the send the screenshot of a circuit to the email ID and
So,
add the
where's the
subject.
email ID given?
It's in the group. Adit will send it once again and he'll pin it this time, and then you guys can email it there, and then you can in the subject add key not working circuit, right? Or you can
Okay.
add functioning circuit. चल रहा है तो वो नहीं चल रहा तो वो. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And
Thank you,
then
sir.
we will
Sorry, ma'am.
reply to you
We
via
will
email
have that
itself.
15 minutes.
Okay, so you all can leave,
Yeah,
and
you can
thank
speak
you.
till
We'll meet you
30
tomorrow,
minutes. You can
same
speak
time.
for 5 more minutes and then
so
we
Bye.
will have some
Bye, भैया.
questions if you have.
Bye.
Thank
Yes,
you, everyone.
someone had it out.
No,
Sir,
you can
it
speak
worked
for
when I
five
reversed
minutes
the
more
terminals.
and then
It worked when you.
try for 10 minutes. We have
Oh,
to end the
perfect,
session at
perfect,
1:10
perfect.
or 1:15 by
Thank you,
now.
sir. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
DM,
Sir,
DMR.
Yes, Agrim.
sir, can you send any notes for the ATL so that we can understand it more?
Uh, I'll send you some information or screenshots that I feel are relevant to today's topic, but there are no as such notes that have been made. You will be given the recording, and I'll try to find some videos or some images of certain things which would help you create a better understanding for what has been done today. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Naman and Saransh, if you're in the meeting, can you please leave?
Viraj, would you please
Sir,
introduce the Ethernet
Yes,
workflow section?
Saransh.
sir, I'm sending you the photos